Obviously, because there's food. So if you haven't been to the barbecue or the cook-off yet, you need to get out there. Today's the last day.
I don't know it's 6 a.m., but that just made me hungry.
Well, then you need to make the plans to get over there, Brandon. Good morning, everybody. I'm Charly Edsitty.
And I'm Brandon Hamilton. Of course, those stories and more in a moment, but we got to get to your weather. Here's meteorologist Elyse Smith. Elyse, a beautiful start to our Saturday.
Absolutely, yes. A little cool out this morning, but once the sun rises, that is really going to help us warm up. We'll be in the upper 70s later today. Some of us could even touch 80 degrees. Meanwhile, though, here's a live look across Houston. Busy day, of course, with the rodeo parade downtown. Currently, right now, 49 degrees. So, yes, a light jacket or even a sweater is needed. And then closer to the coast, good morning, Galveston. No sea fog to report this morning. 57 degrees, though, right now. Not expecting any today because of the light breeze that is overhead and that cool front that did bring us this cooler start to the day we have right now. But for that livestock show and rodeo parade forecast, again, if you're up early like us this morning, I definitely had a light sweater on. You'll need it, but it's comfortably cool, I would say. Not too chilly, but then temperatures get a big boost. By 10 a.m., we should be in the mid to upper 60s. Then we continue to rise into the upper 70s later today with lots of sunshine and a calm breeze in place today. Some of us could even top off near 80 for Cleveland and Liberty and Humble. Houston will be close to that. And then closer to the coast, though, with a little bit of a sea breeze returning. Galveston, you might only make it into the mid 70s later today. And as for the rest of the forecast with that breeze, winds are going to stay pretty calm today. But you notice at the end of this forecast, wind speeds pick up. They return out of the south. And I think that's what's going to get us to 80 degrees tomorrow for the forecast. So if you don't reach 80 today, tomorrow could be your day, and after some cool starts, we have some lovely afternoons to come, but of course, rain chances. They're always on our doorstep here in Southeast Texas. I'll let you know when you'll need the umbrella next, coming up in a few minutes.
All right, Elite, a man dies in an apartment fire in Northwest Houston.
Charlie, we're told children were able to... All right, only on 13, a Houston Air Force veteran is believed to be missing after his mom says he had plans to travel to Mexico City last week.
And she says that he was set to return on Sunday, but has no communication with him since before he left for the trip.
ABC 13's Alex Bazarjian has her emotional message this morning as she desperately searches for her son.
And that was ABC 13's Alex Bazarjian. Only on 13, disturbing new video from inside the Polk County Jail offers a glimpse of Don McDougal's actions after he was charged with 11-year-old Audrey Cunningham's murder. You like my hat?
Yeah.
More than 250 teams from all over the world are competing for prizes in 3 different categories: brisket, ribs, and chicken for the Cook-Off's 50th anniversary this year.
And we're not going to tell anybody. I still don't have my hat, but you know,
gotta get on that.
So right now at the cook-off, the only Mexican team of pitmasters are cooking it up for day 3 of the cook-off. The team made their way here from Monterrey, Mexico, and they're hoping to make history.
In a few hours, the polls will open in the South Carolina Republican primary, and with just 2 candidates in the race, Donald Trump currently leads ahead of Nikki Haley. ABC's Allison Cossack has the latest on today's presidential face-off. Smith, and so we're going to check in with the forecast.
Right, and we have a beautiful, I don't know if you can see behind you, but sunrise. Oh my God, that's, when you wake up this early, that's a nice treat.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm definitely more of a sunrise fan than a sunset fan, but sometimes I'm also a fan of sleep.
That glow to it.
But there is a kind of a different glow of the sunrise in the morning, and it's absolutely beautiful, and that sun is going to help us warm up. So it is a bit...
Heart disease and stroke claim more lives each year in the United States than all forms of cancer. That's according to the American Heart Association.
And all week, we've been sharing stories about how you can keep your heart health in check, even if it feels inevitable because of your genetics. American Heart Association also recommends getting in at least 30 minutes of exercise 5 days out of the week. Now, a brand new study says that women between 63 and 99 years old who got an average of 3,600 steps in each day saw a 26% lower risk of developing heart failure. So again, it's all about small changes, especially if you know that you're at a greater risk. You know, as the kids say.
That's what Instagram is about these days.
Right.
Hit the home button. There you go.
Hit the like, yes. All right, beloved former Houston Symphony music director returns to Jones Hall stage this weekend for 2 performances of Bruckner Symphony No. 5.
At age 83, the maestro tirelessly travels the world conducting and knows from personal experience the true healing power of music.
All right, good stuff there. And now we check in again with meteorologist Elyse Smith.
Yes, cool morning, beautiful afternoon. Can't wait. Today's going to be another lovely day.
Yes.
I really enjoyed the weather on Wednesday, Thursday, even yesterday. It was a little breezy, but it's just absolutely gorgeous stretch of weather. So enjoy it while it lasts, right?
Okay.
Me personally, I'm kind of bottling up this feeling, and then when it's 100 degrees this summer, I'm going to be like, remember when?
Yes.
Yes, but this morning, if you're up early, also in Humble this morning, 46 in Sugar Land and a couple of cooler spots to the north. It's currently 41 degrees in Conroe and 45 in Navasota, but zooming in closer to downtown Houston as we have that big rodeo parade this morning. It's currently 56 just right within the loop in downtown Houston, 51 in the Galleria, 50.
Everybody, howdy and good morning.
There you go, in the spirit.
Happy Saturday, everyone. I'm Charly Edsitty.
And I'm Brandon Hamilton. Of course, we will get to stories and more in just a moment. But first, we do want to go straight out to the Houston. A man killed when a fire ripped through an apartment.
A woman and 2 children managed to escape that fire that happened up in Northwest. And this morning, a former Texas City commissioner convicted in a crash that killed a father and a son will have to return to jail on the anniversary of the crash. Only on 13, disturbing video from inside the Polk County Jail is revealing what Don McDougal did after being charged with the death of Audrey Cunningham. Trump is asking a New York judge to suspend an $83 million debt. Okay, thank you, Elisa. We are counting down to the start of the Rodeo Houston Parade. It'll get underway in just about an hour, right at 10 a.m.
Yeah, you know, we're bringing you a front row seat to all
Houston Parade for more than 6 decades.
Yeah, after the break, we're going into the vault for some of those best moments from the parades over the years. This year, ABC 13 is celebrating our 70th anniversary. Since day one, the station has not only been Houston's news leader, but also a leader in televising community events, including the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade.
And get this, we were the first TV station to broadcast the Rodeo Parade live and have been doing so every year since.
Yes.
Throw it in there. I was like, all right, so I need to carry on the legacy.
Skills.
I need to learn how to do a baton so that way we can have somebody in the parade doing that.
I will support that 100%.
Thank you.
I'll be there when you drop it. Pick it back up.
Exactly. I love
Just
it.
like, I mean, at least we were talking about the weather. I mean, my God, what a day to be outside and enjoy the parade.
Incredible.
Mother Nature smiling down on us today in Houston. Yes, beautiful weather. Comfortably cool this morning, right? Had a little jacket this morning, but by the afternoon, you won't need it. Temperatures are going to make it into the mid to upper 70s, and the gorgeous weather continues all weekend as we head into the official start of the rodeo, too.
Love it.
Yeah, so enjoy beautiful sunny start to the day, and yes, temperatures have warmed up quite nicely already. We're going to be rising into the mid to upper 70s later on today, and there's a live look of Galveston. Beautiful blue out there right now, and as for temperatures right now, it's 63 in Houston, 63 in Humble, 60 degrees in Conroe, 59 in Huntsville, so a couple of cooler spots to our north and east. That's pretty typical for this time of year, and in Galveston right now, already at 66 degrees, but closer to home where we have, of course, that Houston Livestock and Rodeo Parade. 64 right now downtown, just within the loop. 61 in Galleria, 63 at Hobby, and 63 at Bush Intercontinental Airport right now. And as for high temperatures, again, we'll be in the upper 70s. Some of us could even touch that 80-degree mark, but if you don't today, tomorrow will be your day. The one difference we will see tomorrow is winds will pick up. Winds will be out of the south tomorrow, and they'll pick up into the afternoon, could potentially gust up to 30 miles per hour. So that's why if you don't reach 80 today, you'll reach 80 tomorrow with the help of that southerly breeze and another cool and comfortable start to the day tomorrow with lots of sunshine both days. Now, here are those projected wind speeds. Again, this is 3 p.m. tomorrow afternoon. Wind gusts potentially up to about 30 miles per hour. So nothing too bad, nothing too extreme, but something you will notice that will be different than today with the calm breeze we have in the forecast for today. And changes come as we head into next week. We'll start to add in a little humidity earlier in the week, and then of course rain chances follow. By mid to late week next week, a cold front will be moving through. That's going to bring that next chance of rain, and then also potentially give us a little bit of an unsettled pattern heading into next weekend, but nothing too extreme catching my eye at this moment. So your Houston 7-day forecast, again, beautiful weather over the next 3 days. Then looking ahead to next week, a couple of things to point out. Those increasing rain chances, of course. Then Thursday, pointing out Thursday because that's when that front will move through, timing as of right now. So the cloud cover and the rain could keep Thursday a little bit cooler with high temperatures only in the 60s. That'll definitely feel different than what we have today and over the next few days. Then looking ahead to next weekend, a small chance of rain. That is the first weekend of March, by the way, turning the page to a new month, but still pretty nice with some seasonal conditions. And we'll be right back after this quick break.
And welcome back. It is 9:24. Rodeo Houston is one of the most beloved events in our city. ABC 13 has been broadcasting the rodeo since 1959.
So the parade marks the beginning of the rodeo. Let's go out to ABC 13 anchor Jacob Rascon, who is out on the parade route this morning. Jacob, you're having all of the fun. And good Saturday morning again to you at home. I'm Brandon Hamilton.
And I'm Charly Edsitty. And if you can't tell, it is Rodeo Parade Day, everybody. So let's go out to meteorologist Kevin Roth, who is live on the route with a check when a fire ripped through an apartment.
A woman and 2 children escaped the fire. This all happening in Northwest Houston.
And now to the race for the White House. The polls are now open for South Carolina's Republican primary election. And with just 2 candidates in the race, former President Donald Trump has a commanding lead.
Trail riders are making their way to downtown for the start of the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade.
Yes, exciting stuff. It's set to get underway in less than 30 minutes. And of course, ABC 13 is the exclusive television partner. And a tragic update here. More than a year after an owl escaped from the Central Park Zoo in New York City, the zoo says that Flacco, the owl, collided with a building in Manhattan and sadly died. Just Elyse Smith, who is giving us the details on this beautiful forecast.
I know. I mean, what details are there? It's
perfect.
I know. And you know what? The nice weather is going to continue tomorrow as well.
Awesome.
And as we head into, of course, the official start.
All right, welcome back. We have a final check of the weather with meteorologist Elyse Smith.
Right, beautiful weather over the next few
minutes. And so we really want to thank all of you for joining us for the news portion.
Yes.
But of course, we're not done yet. We have fun coming up soon.
Yes, you got to stick around for the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo Parade. It begins at the top of the hour, so in like 3 minutes.
Yeah, so hang around with us and grab your hat, grab your boots, get your Western wear on.